Okay, I'm going to do a live review of VaultMeet. I have never looked at this product before, so I'm looking at it with fresh eyes. I'm going to give my honest reactions and feedback. I hope it's helpful. Okay. Host and join events in a 2D virtual world. Join as a participant, become a host. Events that feel like places, not forms. Move with your avatar. Conversations. Okay, so there's like this cool kind of isometric pixel art aesthetic, and it sounds like there will be some kind of multiplayer rooms where participants can interact and explore content in some way. Seems like this is intended to be used for maybe live events or conferences. Like, I don't know if they're intended to be fully remote or these are like complements to an in-person event. Let's see, meet sponsors, instant register, browse the expo floor. Let's see, run hackathons, workshops, and expos. Okay. Booths, avatars, rooms, and real-time collaboration. Okay, so if I just join, okay, so it's good that there are some existing events that I think you can just jump into. Demo, startup fair, demo hackathon, no prizes, okay, review, booth. So this is a booth or this isn't an event. I'm not totally sure on the taxonomy here yet. Okay, hosted by Hostinger, schedule, prizes, log in to register. Okay. I really want to get a feel for what it's like to just be in a space, in an event. So it would be great if you allowed people to easily do that from the landing page. Just let them jump into some sample environment to just get a feel for interactions and what's available. Browse the expo floor. Find your next quest. Yeah, like I would think that I can just jump into these, but I can't. Log in to register. Okay, so the login to register button is sending me to a 404 page, so that's definitely something to be fixed. Let's see. Enter event space. Oh, enter event space. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. The button, I just didn't notice it until now. Okay, create an account, sign in with Google. Okay, so authentication through Google worked correctly, and I know that because I can see my avatar up here. However, it sent me back to the homepage rather than where I was at. Right, I was already looking at a specific event or booth. I don't know what you call it, and I was clicking a button to attempt to enter the space. So after that auth flow, it should redirect me at least back to the event listing, or ideally even just right into the event itself. So let me try again. Demo hackathon. Okay, enter event space. Yeah, that button I think needs to be more prominent. I feel like that's going to be the thing that people want to do most. Okay, here. So I am able to get into a live space. So it wasn't super clear how to access this, and this was the main thing that I wanted to try coming onto the landing page. All right, so let's see. I don't know intuitively, well, I don't know exactly how I move around. I'm going to try the WASD keys. Okay, no, those don't work. Do I just click? No, clicking doesn't work. Do I use arrow keys? Okay, it's arrow keys. So, you know, some people may get confused, not know how to move their avatar around. There's nothing I see that is kind of signaling controls or how to move around. So something to potentially improve. Okay, so it's got this like top-down view, kind of looks like old school Final Fantasy. I see space to interact. So I can make out that it says press space to interact, but the text is there's a lot of artifacting going on, and it's somewhat hard to read that. I don't know if you could tell in the video. Maybe if I make this window larger, I think that improves it a little bit. But yeah, there's something going on with like the rendering here where sometimes text is a little bit hard to read. And then I notice, this text here is different. This text is sharp. It's easy to read, likely at any scale. It's selectable, so it looks like you're just using web UI to render this. So I don't know. Like, consider how you handle text throughout the environment. It would be nice if it was always crisp and clear. Okay, sponsors space. Okay, so let me press space to interact with this. Okay. This seems like some sort of Zoom call, but I'm not really sure. That's a little confusing. Let me try to end the call. Okay, so I ended the call and then event not found. So this seems like a bug as well. All right, I'm going to end the review here. I hope this was helpful and there's some things you can take away from it. Nice work so far.